Hello. Hope everybody's doing good today. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know some of y'all are busy. This is 8:08, and today I just want to talk to you straight. As always, the subject for today is there's a big fight in Washington, D.C. That's the subject for today. There's a big fight in Washington, D.C. Okay? That's our subject for today. Let me repeat that. The subject for today is that there's a big fight in Washington, D.C. Y'all may as well be out there. Y'all may as well be out there in Iraq somewhere, out there in Syria. Okay? There's a big fight in Washington, D.C. Terrible fight. Okay? And there's been a fight in D.C. for quite some time. I don't want to make nobody mad now. But this is 8:08. And I got to tell it to you straight. There's a big fight in Washington, D.C. And I want y'all to think about that just for a minute. I want y'all to think about what's going on in D.C. What's happening in our capital? Huh? You don't have to have a lot of education to understand where I'm coming from today. There's a big fight in Washington, D.C. They battled for 8 years under the Obama administration. They fought about raising the debt ceiling. In other words, they gave Obama hell when he told them that we need to raise the debt ceiling. Now, when you raise a ceiling in a house, that means the house is too short. The ceiling ain't high enough for the people that's coming in and out of it. And folks got to bend over. Okay? Like living in a cave. See? So Obama said we had to raise the debt ceiling. You gave him hell. There was a big fight over that. Okay? That means we needed to borrow more money. Okay? Because this country is broke. This is 8:08 now. I'm talking to you straight. There was a big fight over the LBGT. And you might want to add a Q to that movement. The Affordable Care Act, there was a big fight over the Affordable Care Act. Democrats and Republicans fight. Now, you're not really fighting that much for the people. You're basically fighting against each other and money. Not doing that much fighting for the people, because the people are suffering. Because the prices of everything is going up. The cost of living is going up. Food is going up. See, there are higher liabilities on the people because they're not making the money that our government officials are making. See, so you ain't doing that much for the people. The people struggling. People robbing Peter to pay Paul. All right. People having hard times out here. They ain't making $200,000 and $300,000 a year. They're living from check to check. See? So you ain't doing that much for the people. The fight that's going on in D.C. is a fight among the workers that are working in D.C. Our congressmen, our senators, see, our president. See, it's not so much what the people want, it's what the government claim that they want for the people. Oh, I don't want to make nobody mad. The people don't have any power in this country. The government have taken the power from the people. They tell the people, this is what it is, and you're going to comply with it, or we're going to deal with you. Okay? The system is set up against the people. They ain't working for the people in Washington, D.C. They're working for themselves. And their business partners, their colleagues, their constituents. A lot of these folks up here in Washington, D.C., they own businesses and organizations and companies. They don't care nothing about you, the people. They hoodwink you and make you think that they're doing something that's going to really benefit you. And in some cases, it does, but it costs you more. It's a stipulation on you. The gravy, most of the gravy is going to somebody or someone or some organization other than the people. People in America are suffering. Now, we ain't as bad as folks in other countries. But for this country to be all of that, what you claim it is a lot of suffering. You got close to 10 million homeless people. You see, because when they foreclose your house, they basically throw you on the street. They don't care. When they foreclose against your house, they're telling you right now, get out, or we'll throw you out. A lot of people that was under foreclosure got thrown out of their house, ended up homeless. Now, I won't make nobody mad, but a lot of foreclosures, I'm going to tell it like it is. Okay, because my house was foreclosed against. They're basically saying, get out right now. They ain't playing. They don't care what happened to you. See, but I'm here today to tell the people this 808, I'm going to talk to you straight. A lot of people that got foreclosed against ended up homeless. There shouldn't be no homeless people in this country, as rich as it is. But it's going broke. Why? Because it's eating up itself within itself. This country is self-destructing. It's destroying its own self by the leaders that we have. Why healthcare is so high? Because they raise the price on stuff. Everybody want more. There's a high degree of greed in this country and other countries. You want 3 to 4. You want 3 to 4. In other words, you ain't satisfied with. You ain't satisfied with just 100% profit. You want 400% profit. 300% profit. You're satisfied with 100% profit. 100% profit means that you sold something and you made your money back. What you paid for it. Plus 100% profit. So if you bought something for $100 and you sold it for $2, you got your $100 back that you paid for the product. Plus you got an extra $100 to the boot. That's 100% profit. Folks nowadays in this country ain't satisfied with that. There ain't enough for them. They like the 400% profit. So they inflate the price on everything. All right, take your car to a dealership. They kill you out there. All right, and then sometimes do a half-ass job. You got to take it back. And this is a dealership. They're supposed to be the expert on the car and what might be wrong with it. All right. If you need a part, see nowadays, man down there at Galliana, Chrysler down there here in Columbia one time. I took my Chrysler in to have it serviced. And I needed a high beam bulb. And I asked him, I said, well, I was getting the oil change at the time. And I need that bulb too, because I'm going down the road one eye, and I don't like that. One of the technicians came back and told me that bulb would cost me $245. I said, is y'all crazy? One bulb? $245? Are you crazy? He said, yeah. He said, if you want us to put that bulb in, so it costs you $245. Alright. Well, I never did change a bulb in that Chrysler before. I didn't know how to do it. I figured I could do it because I'm mechanically inclined. So I said, I don't want to talk to the manager. I want to talk to the manager because I don't understand how. Because now I'm online now. I done got my phone now and got on Google there and Google that bulb. And I seen it. I seen the price. I seen it as low as $50-some for the same bulb. Okay, different people had different prices on it. Okay, all right. I guess that means that the higher the price, the longer the bulb lasts. That's what I assume. But if I'm gonna pay $245 for a high beam bulb, it's got to last the rest of my life. That much money for one bulb? Okay? $245, that bulb got to put itself on and come on when I want it to. And last until I die. Basically. And I don't know how long I'm going to live. I might live to be 100 years old. That bulb need to last that long for me to pay that much money. And the manager said, that's what it's going to cost you if you want that bulb. I said, really? I said, I have my car serviced here a lot. I said, I'm a sort of a loyal customer, and y'all the biggest dealer here in Columbia, so I be bringing my car here pretty often. Listen, basically he said he didn't actually said that, but his demeanor showed it. Like, I don't give a damn if you do. If you want that bulb, that's what it's gonna cost you. Basically, because he didn't. I said, man, can you give me a break on it? If he'd have said 150, I might have considered buying the bulb. But I done looked online now and see that I could get that same bulb for under $100. All right. If I can get it for $100 as a consumer, he could get it for less than $100. As a business owner. See? This is a small example of greed. Okay? Labor now. Okay, at an auto dealership or in any place that does mechanic work, the labor now is roughly $100 to $125 an hour. And they take their time about working on your stuff. They don't get in a hurry. This is the greed in this country. See? This country is eating itself up inside of itself. Everybody has got a high degree of greed. So they're fighting in D.C. They're fighting in D.C. because everybody want to shine. And come up with the best idea. Stop that. Come together and do what the people want, not what you want, what the people want and what the people need and what they desire. It ain't about you. You are a public servant. Have you forgotten your status? You're not using the protocol of a public servant. You're using the protocol of a dictator, a ruler. You have become another Caesar. You have become similar to Pharaoh. But you are fighting yourself. You're at war with yourself. You're not at war for the people. Republican fighting the Democrats. Democrats fighting the Republicans. And nothing is getting done for the people because the fight is lasting so long. All right? You know you need another Supreme Court justice on the bench. All right? You got 8. Supposed to be rolling with 9. Okay? So, the Republican and the Democratic don't want Gorsuch. The Democratic don't want it as a Supreme Court justice. So Gorsuch is caught in a crossfire. See? And ain't no way he can go until the guns stop shooting. He in a crossfire. It's not that he's such a bad judge. I mean, he's a man, he ain't perfect. Yeah, he made some mistakes. You know, he made some decision that a lot of people wasn't pleased with in the past, but okay. So what? Haven't we all? So now the fight is, well, we don't want him to be confirmed. That's basically what the deal is. We don't want Grosses to be confirmed. That's what the Democrats said. Now, not because he's such a bad judge, it's because the Democrats and the Republicans is fighting.